Hello, it's me, Timothy from Jet Productions, and I am here to do a commentary for episode 2. No, episode 1 and 2 of Spider Man the series, season 2. Now, I haven't, these are the only two episodes that have been officially released. Episode 3 has been in the works for about 8 months now. Uh, it's a much bigger task than I thought it was, but I'll talk about that later. Right now we'll start. So, I guess right now. All right. So this is the Hunter, episode 1. This came out around, I think, just around this time of last year, and I was hoping to get it out around Christmas of 2014. It did not work out at all. I really wish it happened, but I was just too busy and stuff. So it came out around May, but I think it turned out pretty well. It was definitely a step up from season 1. If you can, like, I was rewatching season 1, and I really could have done better, but that's besides the point. Uh, that dude behind Peter, that when he was walking out, the dude that was walking by was actually Miles Warren, who was gonna be in the episode, but I had to cut him out because the voice actor wasn't available right then, and he wasn't able to do it right then. So, but he will be back for episode 3, and whenever Miles Warren will be back for season 2. And he will have a bigger role in the later seasons. But yeah, so gotta talk about the video more. Yeah, this was before I started importing videos into a 16 by 9 ratio. So it's a box video, really, and I don't really like that. I think it could look much better. Um, I also noticed that this video has a lot of flicker, which really bugs me because it just feels very inconsistent. Uh, so I don't know. That's just a flaw that I hate seeing in my videos. But I mean, it happens. It happens to anyone really who tries to film. Uh, but uh, but. Well, that fight scene I thought turned out pretty well. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's a good fight scene. It's a simple one. Um, Chameleon. I was setting up the brother dynamic for both of the characters because I really like what comic book was it? There was a story about Chameleon and Craven as brothers, but anyways, so he's calling Felicia Hardy, who from last season you guys know is Black Cat, and it will be furtherly explained on where she is and what she's doing. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Oh wow, the episode's done. That was really short. For some reason, I thought it was longer. The credits are rolling. It's pretty long. But that ending scene was just a little setup that I wanted to do for the further on for the season. Setting up the lizard and stuff. So yeah, I was currently going through some rewrites for the future episodes because I noticed that there's some dated dialogue and like I read it and I was like, I wrote this. This makes no sense. So I'm currently going through a few rewrites for season 2 just to make it a little bit better. But season not season episode 3, it's already done. Um, uh, it will be out. I'm hoping really soon. I'm so sorry, guys, that it's taking so long, but it'll be out very soon. I hope. So this is the beginning of episode 2, Disguised. That had a 4-month hiatus which really sucked. I was hoping it would be sooner, but you know, stuff happens. I really like this shot. It's like a tracking shot of him just walking. Um, I think it's probably one of the most smoothest scenes in the episode. But yeah, J. Jonah Jameson yet again. Uh, uh, Voiced by the Grosso guy. Uh, yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He lended his voice for J. Jonah, and I think he's great as him. So thanks, Logan. Um, Betty Brant. When I wrote this episode, I realized that there's really no Spider-Man whatsoever, and it was more of just a filler episode. Really, it's filler at the best, because it doesn't. I mean, at the ending, it sort of progresses the storyline just a little bit, but not enough to make it noticeable. Like you could probably cut this episode up, because there's really nothing that important that happens except for the introduction of Mary Jane Watson, which is coming up soon. Uh, so yeah. Um, Trying to think of something interesting to do. Don't know why he flipped into bed. That was I don't know. That's probably the closest thing you'll get to Spider-Man in this episode. Uh, but the light flicker, I didn't know. I'm so sorry, guys. It's so bad. Um, so he finally meets Mary Jane Watson, face a tiger. You just hit the jackpot. Blah blah blah. Um, This scene was a really late scene that I added into the series. It was actually not going to be in the episode at all, but I decided it might be a little bit important to see how it actually happened and why they have this clone. And I purposely made it so it was blurred out. You couldn't really see who it was, but you could see like the jacket and the shirt and stuff. So it's pretty obvious that it was Gwen, but you know, you just want to be like, oh wait, is that Gwen? Is it? She's dead. Even though it's a clone. And if you're wondering if Clone Saga is gonna happen, I will say no, not yet. At least, I'm still figuring out season 3 and the rest of season 2. Um, so far right now, no. But there will be maybe a few more clones in this season. That's all I'm giving. That's all I'm saying. Um, and there's one important character that will be introduced in the last few episodes. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah. Mary Jane is voiced by Brie P5. Currently, I don't think she's doing voice acting. She'll do auditions for stuff that she wants to do. I don't think you can request anymore, which is kind of sad. So I had to get a new voice actress, but she's pretty great in this. This bridge scene, this was written into the episode just about a few months before filming. Um, but I want to leave it off on a cliffhanger just because why not? I think it's a good ending to the episode. Uh, it's gonna affect him a lot probably. Um, in a really I don't know. The credits are rolling. Episode is done. These are really short. I didn't realize. I want them to be longer. Episode 3 will be about 8 minutes long, I think. I got about maybe 7 minutes of footage. But yeah, the clone is gonna be pretty great. I'm probably gonna release a teaser soon, a second teaser. But for the people that subscribed over for this channel, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the clone. But before that plays, since the episodes are all done, I want to say thank you guys for watching and taking your time to sit down and listen to me ramble on a bunch of different shit. Um, yeah, so if you guys made it through these 10 minutes, even though it may feel short because the videos are really short, it's still 10 minutes, and I really thank you guys for watching. I guess I have to go now. Here's a clip from the clone, and I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.
Bye, Harry. So, what were you going to say?
You know, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I probably need to go anyways. See you tonight at Harry's. What's happening?